Welcome, everybody. Good morning. Good Sunday morning. And it's the start of my vacation. Yes, time off from work. But we've got other work to do. I'm still working on this Coke Oven and Quench Tower kit from Walthers. And that's right, because it is Sunday brunch builds, I will be working on this kit today. Good morning. Hey, Mark and Ontario Northland Rail fan. How's it going today? Hope everybody's good. Looks like it's going to be a nice one out there. Yeah. All right. And if you hear like meowing and stuff in the background, is because the cats, both of them are running around here. One of them wants to play and the other one is not interested. And I'm just going to show you guys, first off, what I've been working on. So, like I said, I don't normally do the painting when I'm on the stream. I will paint it and then, or I'll put it together on the live, and then I will paint it during the week, and then I come back and then I do more work. So this year, this was a couple of different colors, but I decided just to go like a newer age concrete gray. And I did it all the way around except for right here because this is all brick. So when I get some masking tape, I will mask that off, and then I will be able to do the brick color there for that. I was able to do the concrete gray as well for this. The tunnel portal there. Well, it's not a tunnel portal, but it's cars go through it. And then, of course, the base as well. And today I'll attach that to there so that it's more permanent. But I've got track that I need to put on there first. I did the gray piece here, of course, it attaches to this, but I was unable to get the rest of this painted because I still need some more colors. And I got the top part of this painted, which goes on this, but again, no paint yet, so I'm just kind of taking it easy while I, wait for the paint. And hopefully maybe either today or tomorrow. Maybe tomorrow I'll go and I'll get some paint. But there's still lots to do, lots to put together here. And I'll kind of show you guys because this, tilt this down a little bit. Focus. There we go. Your focus needs more focus. So that goes up there like that. And then this will go most likely at the end here. And then with this here, this goes in on this. So this will kind of all piece together more or less and become a permanent fixture at some point. And then once it's all painted and it's all together, I can add the detail parts, weather it, and then go from there. Pretty sure that goes up there as well. Again, I got to wait till certain other things are done and painted before I continue things like that. But I'm just kind of showing you what we've got done, what we've got going on here. Oh yeah, that goes up there as well. Right, that'll lock in there. Cool. And then I got to get code 70 for the top there. Not a huge deal. But before I do that, I'm going to take a look at this piece here. I've got this scrap piece of track. This is just my code 83. And I am going to Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I'm going to take off a good chunk of these. And then I'm going to just spread out all the other ones. There we go. Alrighty. I always save all these too because these are some pretty solid ties here. And there's a lot of sections where you end up removing ties. So that definitely helps. I see we have a few more people. Bubs, good morning. Harry, good morning. And we have Anfield Road layout in the loft. How's it going? And as always, while I'm working here, if anybody else wants to join, keep it railroad related. I will put the link for the stream in the chat, and you can always jump on and we'll talk trains. Shays and Scale, good morning. Conrail 8098. How's it going? Now, last week, and this is very ironic, last week we had talked a bit about some kit building stuff and kit bashing, and someone was talking about, and I'm trying to remember for the life of me, that's why I'm kind of hoping that someone remembers. Someone was talking about building a transfer table, but what is it called? Almost like a station, not a station, like a maintenance facility for locomotives. And we were saying, well, you could always find, this is probably easier if I just remove these. To not use like a roundhouse when doing that, you probably want to get a transfer table set. And Walters does a transfer table set, but it's really hard to find. And yeah, and if you are able to find it, then you're very lucky. Well, Bubs and I were at Larkspur yesterday, and what do I find? But the transfer table and the transfer table extension kit. 2 kits that you could look for forever. Like when we were on the stream, I even checked what's it called? eBay, just to see what they had and if they did have any on eBay, and they did not have any on eBay. All good, Perry. I'm here till 12, so whenever you want to join, you give me a shout. I'll be putting the link in the chat a couple of times there throughout the day. Whenever you get a chance. Okay, so with these rails, see, it's weird because they sit on this little platform thing here, which I'm okay with. right? Like, but the thing that I'm having a tough time with here is keeping it there. Ontario Northland Rail fan, how's it going? Mark, good morning, Mark. We are still working on this Coke Tower Quench kit set thing from Walters, and yeah, I'm putting on this set of rails here to this part where the train goes under just before I cover it, right? So I want to make sure that that's all good. So what I'll probably just have to do is put some glue along there and then hope for the best. I can just sit that on there. The tie should hold it in place. And I can always I'm going to put a bit more on each end here just so that there's a bit more give. There we go. That looks about even now. And then I'll just close that in and even that up a bit. All right. Oh, nice. The intermodal crane. Those are nice. Cool thing about those is that I'm pretty sure they come as like a yellow plastic. So you can either paint it, which is normally good to do, but you don't have to feel obligated to paint it. And okay, and we've got, let's see here. Hello, Conrail 8098. How's it going today? Might be sorting things out there. Of course, my glue has a. Whoa.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, how's it going?
All right. So this is the lock, or switch camera around. Hold on. I'm not used to cameras like this. But there we go. So here it is. This is the Adelaide, or the keyline lock that I found.
Nice. What's that from?
SP or Southern Pacific, Chicago, St. Louis. It's made in Elkhart, Indiana. Well, a couple of, if you remember this in live stream, I made a small promise of finding a freight car, a specific car.
Yep.
Well, I had been in Chicago, or in Ohio, and lucky me, I was wandering around this Ohio antique store, and guess what? There it is.
Oh, nice.
Boxcar. I found it sitting in an antique store for $20.
That's not bad. Is that a Lionel or what?
Yes, that is Lionel.
Nice.
It's a Lionel, and then I can remove my silly. Come here, 128. It's a newsstand. I picked up this caboose from NS, so I have that. It's a neat piece for a good price. And then while you're working on that, I had to work on this thing for an hour, maybe.
The farm?
Yeah, the farm was a kit I bought, and then pop the cap.
That's neat. Why don't you give us a tour of your layout and tell us a bit more about
it? This layout is a fast track module layout that I did by accident. The one behind me is a 027. The bridge is kind of custom build. The only things that were recently added were the 3 gate lights that are there. Those came from a railroad near me. And the big bell came from a garage sale, or not garage sale, train show that was in Galesburg that I went to. And then if I can get this up, damage it, and damage before stuff. Boxes. Nah. Um, I've got MTH's other premier product here. So this is a, you know, I'm damaging it. Um, this is MTH's, let me set it down. Hooked to anything. Yeah. Yeah, so this is a MTH. It's MTH's, what they call their smoking tank car. Basically, it's kind of funny. So, let me turn my detector off real quick. That'll turn that off. Back on, there we go. Let's see.
And just because it's a little bit hard to tell, but now it's obviously 3-rail, but is that like 3-rail O scale?
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay.
So, fix this engine. There it went. There it is. Yeah. My unit that goes with this set, unfortunately, has suffered a front truck failure where the truck kind of just broke off.
Oh, geez.
So I've got the parts. I just got to find the rest of them, put it back together. Yeah. So it was kind of fun. I've got other equipment lying around. There's a Bluetooth unit sitting there. Got Seaboard and stuff. So I need to get this cleaned up pretty badly.
So I think that tends to happen. I do.
Yeah, I'm gonna open this. I should open it. Oh,
I have
I think
tendency
I
to pull things out and not put them back. So
yeah, I gotta pull this unit up so that I can put the box door behind the aquarium car I got here. The lights finally went out on it. Is it open? I think it did. There it went. I'm putting the inventory on right now. And it was funny, it was a Monday, and I was just eating at an area, and I saw the store, antique store. I'm like, let's see if they have anything over there in my life. And lo and behold, there was like 4 or 5 different vinyl pieces, including some Weaver and the car, which was stacked on top of some Weaver cars, which I had to move to get to it.
yeah.
But it was interesting to see it. And then the farm came from a place in Indiana, along with, if I can dig it out of the back here. Oh, I got him. Along with these 2 items, which can this one, set it over here. So I had this is a freight schedule for the New York Central, because New York Central used to go to St. Thomas, Ontario for CN Abandoned Line. And then this was a Monon book that I got that was like, hey, it's pretty neat. I got to get that.
Right.
And just on the back, it says play it safe, common sense.
Is there a specific era that you run?
No, I usually mix it up a bit. So there's some Santa Fe here and here. There's a Boston, Maine. There's that's CGW, and I've got a tie ejector from Lionel, and then there's the Amtrak, the UP, and then there's a whole bunch of like Conrail. I got Conrail, chest system, your Central, Berlin, Northern, you name it. I got it mixed in. It's mixed in, and there's some Southern, so it's kind of interesting. And then there's a nickel plate and a CN opera over there. And then the Frisco. It's just kind of funny that stuff's lying around. CN down there. And this down the Lehigh. I got several of those Lehigh hoppers in that Lionel. And get this going all down to like. And then we got American Steel.
That looks good.
Trying to get it to go with Bell. It's being a butthole. Oh, come on.
Now, is it weird to find a lot of, like, Canadian rolling stock or locomotives out in the U.S. out your way?
Yeah, it is. I'm trying to. Come on. It's trying. It's like shake. It's like saying, "Hey, I want to go, but there's an issue." 'Cause if I shake it, come on. It's like it's fun to go, but it doesn't go. Yeah, because I've got like Rock Island. There's a Rock Island, Penn Central, and then I've got Mon and some Menards. And then and I still got. Oh, I forgot to mention. I still got that car you gave me. It's right there. I just haven't taken it out of the box.
Oh, nice.
And it's sitting right there.
I think that was the one that Dave Co.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a second alone.
So do you run HO as well as O?
Yeah, I do. I do the Bachman Easy Track system.
Okay, right on. Yeah.
Yeah. On. There. Oh, there it goes. I think. Oh, it's going now. There it goes. Yeah. There it goes.
Oh, nice.
Took a little bit. Yeah, that's the 1206 model. Then
Did
I
you
got
find it at the same place?
what was that again? Sorry, I had my down.
Oh, sorry. I was asking if you found that at the same place as the boxcar.
Unfortunately, no. This was found at a railroad show that had happened in 2018.
Ah, okay.
Which was kind of confusing. But I decided real quick. I've got a log off the belt here. I've got. While I was down there, I picked up. This is Lionel's operating fast track section. That Lionel did back in 2018. So you can turn a. Let me sure it's enough power. The motor flips over. Super sneaky sometimes it operates. Oh,
and Hillbilly Railroad is with us. How's it going? And Dwight, thanks for joining the stream.
pick this up. Move this. Where's all?
Ooh.
Switch. Turn this off. There it goes. I turned the switch off. So to see if there's actually. I must turn the switch off, but there's smoke coming out of it.
Really
oh
nice. Yeah, I can kind of see it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
We'll go full screen. Let's see.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah,
oh yeah.
It's right there. Yeah, I'm using so it's not easy smoke. It smells like cedar. It's cedar smoke fluid.
Oh, nice.
And this caboose is lighting up right there, the HSF.
Yeah, I'm really into the smoking units. Like I've got a steam generator car in HO, and I heard that there's like you can get different scents, like the cedar that you were talking about, and
yeah, the cedar comes from I'm trying to think who does the cedar. That's JD Megastein. Those guys do it. Hold on. Set this down so I can turn the switch off.
The same stuff that you use for O scale, could you use that on HO?
Yeah, you can. Yeah. Oops. even though in MTH has included their own packet of, it would look their bottles look something. I don't have the bottle with me, but a little bit bigger than this. This came with the tank car, but I'm not using it because I'm using the JD, which is upstairs.
Oh, okay.
The building. Side. That
There we go. Those parts on the inside.
This is real. No, uncover game loose. There. Then I got some of the kind of large buildings behind me. So this one's behind me. This is a billboard.
Oh, it lights up?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's nice.
Yeah. Yeah, and I've got Amtrak on that side, and then I've got another one. This one was on, I think, this one was on sale because it had a problem with the lights. The lights kept coming off, so I got to put the lights back on. One of them's lighting up now. Huh. What to fix that? But there's the gate lights are lighting up. Over it's telling me I've got a short somewhere. So I'll have to fix that. This other handle operates the sawmill. Yeah, the other handle is operates the sawmill I got. So, one board just went in, another board's coming out.
Operating sawmill would be cool.
It's right here, I got it. One is being fed in now. Or it was just fed in. And we'll follow his vibration machine. And the board should be the last log is now again. Oh no. Nope, there's the light. No. Dug it out, took a little bit.
It was all roof. All right.
Yeah, the only things really that are like in here that are MTH are this tank car, that tank car, this crane thingy, this box car, the box car, an animated car, and those two things.
Yeah.
Those are really on L are mostly these three items. And also that MTH was currently stored for all these reasons because you don't want to have another one on. It's doing. Yeah, I thought I'd go ahead and show you that.
I appreciate it. It looks good.
Yep, I'm good to see you. Gotta go.
Thanks for stopping by. All right. So I'm trying to figure this out while I keep my cat at bay because he's up on the layout again. And he made it up to the second level via the helix. And I'm not really appreciating his attitude right now because now he's in the lumber yard and he's literally knocking the cars off the track. Okay, get out of there. Oh, jeez. 76. How's anybody supposed to get any work done? I'm sure once all my levels are closed off as far as, going from, oh, geez, I better get that. Give me 1 second. What are you doing? Trying to break things? Being a pain in the butt. That's what you're doing. So that you're not breaking anything. It's a good thing my bench work is strong enough. Otherwise, he would go right through it, basically. So I'm just doing these conveyors now because I did do the little tower thing here that collects stuff. I can't even think straight. 76. Gotta look for all these little 76 pieces. Seventy-six. Okay. Better not bite that. Hey. That should be down here. Can we not chew on the lamp? Okay. Yeah, thanks. They're worse than children. Well, we've got James. James, welcome aboard, James. How are you doing?
Doing good.
Get out of there. Whoop. Do I have to remove you from the layout? Is that what we got to do? I think we lost James. Give me 1 second, guys. I just got to get my cat out of here because he's being a pain. Okay. Playtime's over. Should have brought some treats or kibble or something down. Oh, I know. Get out. Can't can't reach him. All right. Hopefully he won't do that anymore. Right? Oh, he's going right back to it. Why? Why? Why you have to be bad for? You were doing so good. Can't get it if there's something over top of it. And he got it off it. Get out of it. I think we lost James. Oh, okay, so I'll just remove that.
I'm here now.
Hey, how's it going?
Oh, pretty good.
I'm having some technical difficulties here with my cat, so just bear with me for a moment.
I'm trying to figure out how to use the tablet, so don't feel bad. New toys.
So I'm gonna put that there.
Yeah.
It's going after all my lamp posts.
Well, it's good. He likes to entertain himself.
Oh yeah. Okay. I think we're good for now.
For the moment.
Yeah. So what are you up to today?
I'm gonna go work in the train room shortly.
Oh, nice. Yeah, show me that big hall that.
Yes, I'm still short turnouts.
Really? How many did you get in total?
About 25.
25, and you still need more, eh?
Well, I didn't get all I'm still short all the Walter stuff
Yeah.
because I need number 4s and most number 4s at 5 for the industrial yard. What I call the industrial loop.
Yeah.
But they had I needed a number 6.5 right hand curve turnout, and they had the last generation one in stock, so I got that one. So that's part of the main line. Just trying to get all the prep work done, the messy stuff before I start laying track.
Right on. So yeah, that way like all the corks down, then it's just and then you
track.
just lit. Yeah.
And I did some experimenting with glue, and PL Premium is the best glue to hold down stuff.
Yeah.
Well, the white glue wouldn't hold anything. It kept coming off the foam. And I tried the Gorilla Glue, and it didn't work too well either. So for the PL, it's solid.
Yeah.
So a little bit messy, but I'll glue the cork down first. Because the problem was the gluing to the foam was the issue.
Yeah.
My elevator section is not a big deal because it's cork. And cork's glued to wood, and cork will glue to cork. It's like you're doing the channels for the coke ovens.
Yep.
Conveyors.
Yeah. Just trying to locate all the pieces. They seem
Challenge?
to be spread out all over the place here.
Yes, and there's lots of extra parts too.
Oh, they're okay. So they give you more than what's actually.
I think so, and I actually shortened mine. I took my saw and cut mine down.
Huh.
Because the problem is the orientation to their conveyor tubes. If you go the way the instructions are, you need almost 30 inches of space.
Yeah.
So I turned. If you haven't if you haven't glued the upper tower, you can reverse it and reverse the orientation so the channels, the footprint gets about 20 inches.
Yeah.
Versus 30.
Oh, so yeah, if you just put it in the opposite direction, basically.
Right. You're crisscrossing the same area as the coke oven itself, and you get a smaller footprint.
Oh, okay, neat.
So I just I took all my pieces off the tower that's attached to the coke oven.
Yeah.
The oven itself, and reversed that, and I had to rob a piece of my second kit. But I have 2 coke oven kits.
Yeah.
I bought a second one just for parts for my BOF.
Oh yeah. See, this is the way they have it, which is very, very odd.
Yes, there's other versions of it too. If you do a search, I thought I sent you a picture of my orientation, but I moved it now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All it matters is changing the roof, the entrance point on the tower section, so the tube goes in a different way. It's trial and error when you get it all set up. It will work.
Yeah. Well, I'm hoping that as soon as I get everything more or less painted, I've got the foam board, and I was going to attach it to the foam board all at once.
Yes.
And then set it up in that sense.
Yes.
But have a lot of the major pieces, obviously like something like this here, where that'll all be painted and whatnot, so I can just put that in any which direction and all that.
Yeah, that's right. And I bought 2-sided tape so I can secure the buildings to a board.
Oh, okay.
Amazon.
Yeah,
Two types. One's more solid than the other one. It grips good. It'll hold foam the board. It won't come off. Holds track good too.
Here's a question for you.
Sure.
Did you get grab irons?
No.
In your box? No, you didn't?
They are missing.
Mine too.
All the kits. And they're not, and they have not decided how they're going to deal with that. I give up with them, but they did. I made my own grab iron, but it was a bit of a pain because Lauren was annoyed that he wasn't informed about the shortage in the kits too.
Yeah,
because he should have been up front.
Oh man, yeah, it's tough. It puts a strain on the dealers when companies like that mess up on something.
But
I could technically reach out to Walthers and say, hey, I bought this kit, within the last month or so, but there was no grab irons. What can you do, right? Like, are you guys doing something about that or what? Just to kind of see where they're at.
Well, I did beat him up a bit because I got replacement stair kit for the coke oven.
Oh, okay.
I haven't used it. I don't need it because I scratch built another set of stairs from other parts I had.
Yeah.
Because the stairs were because the instructions suck big ones.
Yeah.
Walter, the blast furnace instruction is really bad.
That's always a pain when they do that. It's not the first kit I've had where they've left out pieces and.
Oh yeah, no, but they copied the problems from other kits, other years.
Yeah.
And I actually printed out the instructions for the Ashland series because they were more clear than the new series.
Really?
Yes, they're more clear in type. They weren't as sharp. In the
That reminds me as well. I painted my car. I just haven't put it back together.
what the quench car?
Yeah.
I haven't finished my Larry car.
My Larry car isn't painted yet, so I mean, it's put together, but it's not painted.
I primered. I haven't put the wheels on because I was gonna try and adapt some wheels, better wheels, so it moves better on the rails.
Yeah.
So I cannibalized a passenger car off of. I guess we have Blue Box Athearn passenger car. Took a saw to it.
And of course, I'm dropping pieces here.
But my quench car is done though.
The quench car is done?
Yep.
Oh, good.
I have a spare one now.
I was going to say I'm not sure in the real industry if there's more than one or two of these, or three. Is there usually only one?
I'm not 100% sure how the coke ovens function anymore. I know over the years we used to fix the drive motors that drove the locomotives that pulled the quench cars.
Yeah.
Because they're totally obsolete. They don't make them no more. They literally have like switcher type locomotives in the steel mill that work that stuff.
Oh, okay.
And the drive motor is part of the axle system. It's in the crap, but they're not made no more. It's gone.
Huh.
It's antique, and the blast furnace at Stelco is going to be scrapped soon. Going to come down. There goes my phone. I ignore it.
Oh, hey, Sparky, how's it going?
Well, Sparky's alive.
Yep.
So I had to set all the settings up this new tablet. Now I can get in StreamYards. And now I can bug Sparky and join his live stream now.
It's been a couple of weeks since he's posted.
He's been working steady.
Uh-huh.
He's working down here in the city right now in Hamilton, near the old TH&B yards.
Oh, nice.
Yes, I have TH&B. So I don't see the chat on this here when I'm in live stream. I don't see the chat at all.
Oh, really? Oh,
I don't know how to set it up. That's for sure.
Yeah, no, you probably won't. You'd have to have like a separate thing with the stream going, and then you would see.
Well, I have that. I have another tablet. I can run two tablets now. My old one's downstairs in the train room. It's going to come a train controller.
Let's see. Bubs asks, has my cat tried to jump out on the layout? Yeah, he took like a world tour of the first level, and then he's up on the second level, and he goes through the helix and
Playground for the cat.
Oh yeah, for sure. I don't normally let him down here unless I'm down here, and my other cat, this is her area, so I try to keep them away from each other.
Yeah.
But no one's really home right now except for me because everyone's camping this weekend. So
Why didn't you go camping with the kids?
I'm not huge on camping, but I had to work Friday and Saturday night anyways. So, but I did go out there yesterday after going to Larkspur and
yes.
Whatchamacallit? What's that? Smiths Falls.
Yeah. I've been there.
Yeah, because like I basically, it was basically from Merrickville to Smiths Falls, and then Smiths Falls to Perth. And it's just the campground is just past Perth, so
Okay. Yeah, we the last time we went was about 6 years ago. My wife's involved with family history, and we had a conference at the Algonquin College in Ottawa. So we toured the city that weekend. The last time I was in Merrickville, I have a plaque from it. It was before in 1980.
yeah.
The last time I was in Merrickville. I wasn't into trains at all, really, back then.
It's a good little store if you're looking for some random stuff. You know, they got a lot of random things in there.
I actually emailed Cameron, I think his name is, at Larkspur. He got back to me. I told him I'm going to stop by in the fall.
Yeah.
Check what he's got. You ever find some unusual stuff that's you can't get anywhere else?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. Like even like that building kit. Where is it? It was normally $90, but you can't buy it anymore, right?
Right.
And just for the can't really see it, but
yeah.
And it was marked down to 55.
Well, that's a good bargain for you.
Yeah, it definitely helps.
Well, that locomotive I picked up yesterday, that was clearance. I saved over $100 on it.
Oh, that's not bad at all.
No, it was CN SD 75I.
And that's Ather and Jen, right?
Yep.
Yeah, because when those first came out, I think
I didn't have any idea of trains back then.
No,
I had trains working on, but no real vision to build a layout back at the time.
Yeah, when those ones first hit the shelves, they were about like $375 or $380.
Yes.
So I'm glad that the prices dropped drastically. They got to move them, right?
$259 was a good price for an Ather and Genesis.
Oh, for sure.
It's a pretty big locomotive for me, but it'll work on my new layout. The main line, it won't run the industrial loop, I don't think.
They're good runners, but yeah, they're mainline.
Yes. We're heading out on Tuesday back to what we call the Snake Road Bridge.
Yep.
It's on the edge of Dundas and Waterdown. It's where the Dundas sub crosses heading up the hill. We go meet there every Tuesday to watch for trains.
Nice. What rolls through there?
Via and the CN Freight.
Oh, nice.
Yes. It's part of the Dundas sub. That's their main line that heads all the way from Bayview Junction up to London. Straight through. We've seen some good trains last year. So we're starting up. So we can't beat our club is closed until maybe the fall if we're lucky.
Yeah, most of the clubs would probably be closed right now anyways until at least September. Yeah, at least until September, right?
Well, we meet at the Legion and they're concerned that they open up, they lose too much money if they shut down quickly again. So to cater just for us 30 people is not worth their while. Because they gotta make an income from the bar.
Yeah.
We go in after later, but just usually but 10 of us. So he can't make a living off us. We're just poor train people.
I'm still here. Don't mind me.
I see your foot. But
I'm gonna have to do something about this cat. He's being a pain. I should have just locked him upstairs.
Yes. We don't have any. We have no cats or dogs here anymore.
No.
Nope. Our dog passed away about 15 years ago.
Oh, jeez.
That's okay. We headed west on the train.
It's definitely been a while since like I've had kittens in the house. That's for sure.
Yeah. Well, we're hoping to take the train next year to Newfoundland next year.
Oh, right on. Yeah, I think that they should be resuming via, like you'd take via out there, right?
Yes. Yes.
I'm not sure what they're going to be doing as far as that. I don't think they've made any official announcements yet.
No, we were trying to go on their via website, get some idea of cost, and it was a joke. But my family's from Newfoundland.
Oh, okay, right on.
My uncle worked for CN. But so yeah, I got a lot of family down in Port aux Basques, Mouse Island, Corner Brook. Lots. They lost track of them all. My grandpa was born in 1864.
Huh. 864.
1864. He passed away on the first day of the Newfoundland came part of Canada on that day.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, jeez.
He was born before Confederation and died when it joined. There's no more trains in Newfoundland. They're all gone.
Really?
Yep.
So I guess the farthest you can go would be like Nova Scotia then, right? On the train?
Yeah, You used to be able to take the ferry across to Port aux Basques, and then you could take what we call the Newfie Bullet. It was a narrow gauge train.
Yeah.
It went all the way around to up the coast and down to St. John's, Newfoundland. But they took it all out because it wasn't cost effective, I guess. Now they depend on boat.
And then what about going through Quebec? Is that an option?
Well, even still, you can go up to Labrador, yes, but you can't. You still got to cross into the mainland. You got to go by ferry.
Oh, yeah, true.
So you're two ways across, either to Port aux Basques or to St. John's.
I don't think I think the farthest I've been was like old Quebec.
I've been to Gatineau.
Yeah. Yeah.
Haven't been beyond that though.
I've mostly been out west. Like I've been all the way to Vancouver, BC, Victoria.
Yeah.
I've
been to Vancouver twice in the last 25 years.
It's been a while for me. I don't travel that much. I should travel more, but
yeah,
I don't get out much.
We rode the Hudson in Vancouver.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Oh, nice.
We rode it. We took the train that went to Wakefield and Quebec too. It's gone too now, I think.
Do you know anybody who's still looking for a Hudson? I know where they can find a Hudson.
Not at the moment. I have 3.
Oh, 3? Oh, wow.
But mine are older ones. Mine are River Aussie stuff.
Oh, okay.
My father-in-law gave me a Hudson for Christmas one year, and he told me it needed repairs. So I put it away and forgot about it. But when he passed away, I wanted to get it out, and I discovered why it wasn't working. It was missing the motor. But we found out later that he adapted a different motor inside the thing. It still works.
That's not bad. How old would you say it is?
I put him in the mid-70s.
Oh, wow.
I converted another one I bought to DCC and Sound. And it's a 502 River Aussie Hudson. I have a third one for a backup I got from George's Trains last year. Well, it's nice locomotive.
Yeah,
The Royal Hudson if I wanted to, but they were almost $500.
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're not cheap at all.
No. I have a couple more project steamers that need a lot of work.
Did you did you order that stuff in, or did you go down to Otter Valley?
What stuff?
That lot of stuff that you got.
Well, that came from Paris.
Oh, that came from Paris. Oh, okay. I was
Uh,
gonna say, did you see that huge lot of brass that Lauren got in?
Yes, I saw that. That's why I emailed him about it because I need a part for my caboose.
Yeah.
But he didn't have any idea what he had. I'm not into brass too much. I just like the Point Charles caboose, and they're hard to come across.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, for sure. Especially like,
Because
well, True Line, those ones are going for ridiculous amounts. You can get a brass one for cheaper than a True Line train one,
right.
which is crazy if you ask me, but that's the world we live in.
Well, here's an example. I saw a post last week of an Overland Express CP. It's called a dynamometer.
Okay.
It was $1,500.
Oof.
The club had one. You could have had for $70, unpainted.
That's not bad.
No, I've been interested. There's still still got steamers left. 2 brass steamers, $100. One's painted Via colors and one's not, plain brass.
One's painted like a Via.
Yeah, steamer.
Huh. So it's like the gray, blue, and yellow, or
Yeah, I think a blue. I have a picture. I have to find it. I can send it to you if it's still. It looks like a Via color scheme, but there's no markings on it. It's Overland models brass.
that'd be neat to see. Yeah, yeah. Send me that picture if you find it.
I'll look for it later
No,
today.
no rush, but yeah, that'd be neat to see.
But I have the Overland models TH&B brass. I got that from Lauren last year.
Yeah.
I went for a drive for the estate sale. I spent about $800 that day.
Dang.
Dang.
And you know what? In some cases, like even though like buying from Lauren, right? Like their prices are pretty good. You can get like a lot more from there than you would at like some other places. Because I was like
Yes.
looking at like some of the prices yesterday, and I'm like, no, wait.
Oh, I know. Yes, and well, when I go to Paris, I get 10% off too.
Oh, that's not bad.
So it's pretty competitive because the son's taking over the business. So he's young like Lauren.
Yeah.
So he's watching the market, and he's always watching OVR, and the OVR watches Paris now. So they're always in the same ballpark. But I don't go to. We have a hobby store in town, but I don't shop there very much because prices are through the roof.
Yeah.
I bought my blast furnace from Lauren.
Yeah.
He was $100 cheaper than Dundas Hobby.
Really?
I canceled the order.
Oh man.
But I went to Hilda, and when I went there for a trip, and made sure I had an order. And
Yeah, no kidding. Like, $100 cheaper? Wow.
yeah.
I mean, that makes me kind of wish that I got I think it was the blast furnace was the one that I got last, and I had issues finding that.
Yeah.
I got it from
you got the blow. You were having issue with the blower house.
the blower house. That's right. That's right.
Yes.
And I'm pretty sure that if I was paying attention and I knew that I wanted the steel mill when it first came out, I would have got a way better price at Otter Valley than what I paid at Credit, because yeah, it was kind of ridiculous.
Yes, you would. Yes, Credit Valley. They're high too. Yes, they are.
Mm.
Definitely.
It's a very, very competitive market, I find.
It is if you want to keep people happy, but some people just go because they like the store.
True.
I go to a store because price is one thing, but I also go for their knowledge to help me out because I'm a novice.
Yeah.
And so I like to see things up front, and so Otter Valley is an hour and a half drive from my place. Paris is 42 kilometers. I can be there in a half an hour. I go to Otter Valley, I'm gone for the day.
Well, I'm going down. I think Thursday, but it's because I'm going out to Woodstock on Wednesday. 'Cause my
Yes.
wife has some friends out there, and um, my wife's like, "Well, might as well. It's only 30 minutes, further to
Oh,
go out
that's
to
right.
Otter Valley."
Once you're on Woodstock, you're past the 403, and you're gonna head down from there. But someday I want to go to Otter Valley. I want to go to SOR Yard and see the 51.
Yeah, that would be neat to see.
Every time I go, I got everything's gonna go, so my time is wasted, gone. But 51 is in the yard.
Oh, is it?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow.
Last remaining THB switcher.
They Lauren's always out there taking pictures and whatnot.
Yeah, I know. I watch his videos all the time.
Lucky.
Lucky.
I had to travel like a good 45 minutes just to see some trains. And the last time I've actually seen something running, where was I? I went out to, it was this like couple of Sundays ago when I went to go see the cat that we were going to get. I passed some tracks, and on the way back, the Via was flying through. And that was like literally the last time that I actually seen a train up close. But even that, I'm like, way back because there's a line and traffic and all that. So
how far are you from the Diefenbunker?
From which one?
Called the Diefenbunker.
What's that?
It's in Stittsville.
Oh, Stittsville. Well, I'm in like Stittsville, like I'm a 2-minute drive from the highway.
Okay, well, the Diefenbunker is a air raid shelter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
It's in Stittsville. Been there. It's 4 stories.
I've never heard of it.
You live in. It's the Diefenbaker built it. It's a Cold War nuclear fallout shelter. It's 4 stories underground.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea.
Hey, your kids there, they'll have a laugh when they open it up. You're so close to it too.
Well, I mean, yeah, because like Stittsville, I mean, it's grown a lot over the last several years, but at the same time, I've just lived here for what is it? At least 4. So I know the area as far as, well, where's the closest McDonald's and where's the best Subway, but that's about it.
Oh, jeez.
I even lived in Almont for a couple of years, where what's his name, the inventor of basketball.
Well, another guy used to live in Almont too was Mateus. He's an engineer. He has a YouTube channel. He's a woodworker.
Oh, really?
He has his property in Almont, Ontario.
Huh.
I know the place. I drove through it.
Yeah, that shows how much I don't get out.
Oh.
I need to get out more.
Well, I haven't been out for a while. I've been around Dundas now. Well, we haven't been really anywhere since last March, since I got laid off. I'm not going back though. I tell you, I enjoy the free time.
It's nice,
Not much money, but that's what matters. Life's too short.
That's right.
I'm 68.
You're still young.
Oh yeah, lots of time for trains. But yesterday was panic day yesterday because the girl that was doing the wedding, she got sick and rushed to the hospital. So they asked my wife, "Can you fill in for us, please?" The bride was in a panic mode. So my wife stepped in and took over the solo spots.
That was good of her.
Well, she's a trained musician.
Oh, really? Well, I would assume so if somebody's asking to
Yes.
cover for a wedding, right?
And she's a forced retirement teacher.
Oh, right on.
My wife is visually impaired because of a tumor.
Yeah. Yeah, you were telling me.
Like your cat. She had a tumor burst.
Oh, geez. That must be rough to adjust to, right?
It took her a while. It took a couple years to adjust, but she seems to be adapting quite well. She's busy, I tell you. No time for teaching. Doesn't miss it. It's report card time. I remember those days I had to hide out somewhere for all the reports. Like poor Mark, he's probably in the middle of it too, but he's in high school, isn't he?
Yes, I believe he teaches high school, yeah.
Yeah. My wife taught grade 3 and 4.
Okay.
Elementary.
Yeah, that must be rough. I mean, like, I'm good with my kids because they're my kids. But
Yes.
when, you know, all these other kids start coming around, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm going somewhere else. I'm going to go do something fun.
Yeah, well, the kids she taught, they learned to swear before they were 3. So,
Oh, jeez.
so it's rough, and you can't smack them.
No, well, yeah, especially like if it's somebody else's kid, right?
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Hey, you can't do anything no more. When we were kids, we got the strap.
Yep. Oh, yeah.
Of course, back then we had shop too. We had technical stuff too. I mean, not anymore.
Yeah. That's, I mean, like when I was in high school, I did all the, you know, the woodworking and the welding and whatnot. I think I like the woodworking more than the welding, to be honest with you. And it's the kind of thing that sticks with you, right?
Yeah, I didn't think woodworking was a career though.
Yeah.
That's wages.
That's true. They don't present it as such, right? Like it's not like, oh, if you want to do this for the rest of your life and it's something you really enjoy, then pay attention.
That's why a lot of our stuff made in China.
Yeah.
I watched it evolve. We used to call appliances white goods. So as the wages went up,
Yep.
appliance went up to the point that they couldn't afford the appliances.
Oh,
so
man.
they went to China. They got rid of all the jobs. They don't need jobs no more.
Well, that's why it's like as soon as, and like I have nothing against, you know, buying something from like a different country or whatever, but as soon as I see like a company like that Aurora's Miniatures, that they are a Canadian company, sure, I'm pretty sure they're getting their stuff made overseas as well, but Canadian companies need more support and whatnot. And
yes.
I might not need one specifically, but I'm gonna buy one just because it's a Canadian company and they're starting up, and you know you want them to succeed, right?
You do, but some people can't afford. If you Canadian made good, people can't afford it.
Yeah, it's tough in that regard as well. So you kind of have to. I mean, like, in the sense where like it's a CN locomotive,
yeah,
I can get behind that, you know, and it's a zebra as well, so that kind of helps.
I don't like the zebra stripe though.
You don't like the zebra?
I prefer the noodle or the black and red.
Everybody has their favorite, right?
That's right. That's my favorite. I just like it. I don't have much CN. I have lots of CN boxcars, but I don't have much locomotives. I just got the. I have a CN switcher, and I got this new one. I got a couple of GP7s, but they're older Pro 2000 stuff.
Yeah.
Just because of the color from the time frame that I like.
You know, Proto 2000 actually made a lot of really good locomotives and whatnot, but the problem is that they're gearboxes.
Yes.
So
especially in the GP7 line.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen new ones sit around and not run, just brand new.
Oh, really?
Cracked from age because of the plastic stresses. They're probably made too tight, and they stress.
Yeah. We got Everything Trains. How's it going? And Adam Cruz. How are you today? And CSX Mad. Thanks for joining us today.
That's Robert from England, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yes.
I always get excited when he posts a video.
Oh yeah, he's a good hit. he's good.
I love his stuff.
Detailed. Detailed. He didn't do the blast furnace though for you though.
Sorry?
He didn't do the blast furnace.
No.
There's another guy who did the blast furnace though. I think I sent you a link before.
Yes, yeah.
The tricks kit.
I get it's so hard to remember sometimes because even like as soon as there's an announcement made, what's a good example? When I think when Rapido announced the ore cars,
Yes.
I think my phone blew up for an entire day of people sending links, pictures, and emails, and it's like it's the first thing I see, but people will send me that stuff just to let me know. I just think it's funny because it's like my phone literally, and it's sad really, but my phone lives in my hand, and I see all the stuff, and I get just as excited as everybody else when something gets announced, and yeah, I'm always paying attention to that stuff.
Well, I keep up for new ideas on certain things because I'm looking I want CP boxcars, and I got quite a few now, but I only want the Pac-Man scheme.
Yeah.
So I got quite a few now. I got a bunch of yellow ones. I got a couple of reds, one green or two, but not enough. I have two CP bay window vans I bought. I have those. I'm waiting for when the new ones come out from Rapido.
Yeah.
I want a CP and I want a couple of TH&Bs.
Now, is TH&B your favorite?
Yep.
Road name?
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, they ran through the city. Like TH&B used to run about 2 blocks from the house.
Yeah.
And
You'd get along.
is owned them. So there's a link between New York Central, CP, TH&B.
Yeah.
They were used to own each other. They owned both at one time. Now CP took it over all completely.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I try to run Canadian railroads, but I do have some Americans. I work on the Great Northern stuff right now. I have 2 GP7 Catos that are Great Northern.
Oh, nice.
The reason I got, because I saw in the box, it had my wife's name on it, and it was marked Christmas 1995 in writing. That's the year we met.
Oh, wow.
So I bought the box just for that. And so I have Great Northern, I have TH&B, CN, SOR I got those from Lauren, the matched pair. I have those. What else do I have? Well, I have a GP7 in New York Central.
Do you know Chris? The other Chris Balestri?
No, from where is he from?
He's in Toronto, Etobicoke. Etobicoke Central Railways on YouTube.
Okay, no, I don't know him personally.
I was gonna say you'd get along with him so well. He loves his TH&B as well.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
I have enough. I have the entire diesel roster.
Oh, really?
Everyone. So I have the NW2s, 51 to 54, the GP7s, 71 to 77, the GP9s, 401 to 403, and the SW9s, 55 to 58.
And do you have any of the ones pre-ordered from Athearn?
I have the 3 new Athearns on order. Athearn Genesis.
Yeah, those are going to be really nice when they come out.
$330 a piece right now.
Oof.
And I put I put $100 American deposit on when it was good.
Worth it though, right? Worth it. Totally worth it.
Oh yeah, it's worth it. 'Cause I have them in Cato already, but I will decide at the time to get rid of those, or I'll just keep. Because I got 2 from Warren. They're nice locomotives.
Yeah.
Now they're all fixed up and running. I put sound in both of them. Fix them all up. They're nice runners. They're heavy. I'm gonna get my phone. Someone's bugging me. Hang on.
Right. Yes. Australia. As long as he didn't say Austria. Oh no, New Zealand. Because I know that there's a whole New Zealand Australia thing there, so it's a good thing he didn't say New Zealand. Hey SOR, how's it going? Thanks for joining us today. So I gotta find these. I'm working on this stairway set, and I'm trying to do it completely separate from the building so I can just remove it. But yeah, the stairs and railings and whatnot, I want to spray it totally separately. And like that's like what I've got right. Well, I don't know if you can see that or not.
I'm here.
There we go. So far. Yeah, he's from Australia, not England, eh?
Who's that?
CSX Matt.
Oh, Australia. Okay, that's where Jason Woods from Australia.
Yeah.
And Greg fish plate. I think his name is channel name.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
So I was just saying that I'm trying to assemble the stairway set, and I'm doing it separately from the actual kit so that I can remove it and paint it as an individual piece and then just place it on after.
See, that's where I ran into trouble. I actually made mine from scratch and built it like building a set of staircases.
Oh, really?
That's where I mentioned too about fast setting glue.
Yeah.
Team
really helps.
Makes fast setting glue.
That's what I use.
Yeah, they make one faster, and that's a new one that came out.
Oh, really? Even faster than that?
Yes. And the plaster strut glue, it's faster than that.
Because this one I find is really good. But if there's one that's better, then geez, I'm gonna look into that one then.
Well, yeah, I learned the hard way, but now I got better at it. And I don't like using CA thin because it's too runny.
Yeah.
So it makes a mess. But the problem I have is sometimes once you get them built and you handle it, things break, and guess what breaks the easiest? The stairs, the railing, because they're so tiny.
Oh yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, so I don't.
It's tough, and even with something like this here, right? Like getting in there to do obviously you paint it one color, then you do the safety color for the handrails, right?
Yes.
So even a small brush isn't really going to keep it safe.
No.
So it's
true.
Tough all the way around here. You can't win. You just do a little better each time. And I've got the tiny pliers, but trying to manage tiny pliers and all this at the same time, it's not easy.
Nope. It's not. But I learned you put a bit of glue in one spot, set it, move up the way, and then go the rest of the way. Then paint it.
Wonder. It looks like it dries really quick on there. Ooh. Okay. So let's see if this works. And at the same time, not glue it to the actual building, right?
No, yeah. But I painted mine all black. I didn't get too fussy in painting detail colors because I just went steel mill, rusty, dirty.
Yeah. Mine has a couple of different colors, but I ran out of most of them, so I still have to get out to Lowe's.
I'm gonna repaint mine again.
Yeah.
Well, I tore apart the top ends. I did some repairs to it. I took it all apart, so I had to re-glue it, and I did some filler, and I'm gonna repaint the tower.
Oh, okay.
But I'm gonna airbrush part of it too.
Oh, nice.
When I did my rolling mill, I did it a little differently using spray bombs and other stuff. And when I did the blower house,
Yep.
I airbrushed the detail stuff with that. That's neat.
Oh, nice.
I bought it from a lady in Ottawa in the spring.
Yeah.
It's a Grex. So
For mine, I did all my tanks that oxidized red color.
yeah.
And then for the metal siding, I didn't want to do like a straight silver, so I painted it white. And while it was still wet, I took my silver spray can and I sprayed it almost like on a downward angle, and
Yeah.
it gives it like a much lighter silver, doing the
Right.
silver on the white. And it's still dull on the dull side a little bit, and it's
Yes.
not like a straight white. So
No, I did my roof of my towers as silver. I'm gonna do it a different color now. But
do you are you painting all your buildings so they look like one facility, or are you doing like this building will be these colors and this building will be this
Yes.
color? Yeah.
I painted my rolling mill green because the Stelco rolling mill, it used to be green at one time.
Yep.
I used the camouflage green and the camouflage color for that building. Same brand you use for your track bed.
Yep. Oh, I love that paint, except for the smell, but it's not that bad.
I painted with that. Then I
Okay.
had custom decos made for the nameplates.
Oh, okay.
It's the same guy that did all the decos for Sparky's shed. Same guy.
Yep. Yeah, he did decals for my old layout as well.
Yes, nice guy. Because I
Yes.
went to a place in Dundas about that, and I got the impression the guy wasn't interested in taking the money at all. He didn't want to do it. Not worth his time. This guy had it cost me $25. He had the design done, printed, and out the door in 3 days.
Oh, geez.
No, it was very good. And then he posted it because I know this stuff because I use it at work all the time.
Yeah, it's decent. It's not flimsy stuff.
No, it's very good.
Yeah. Brian Ferguson, I want to say.
Yes.
I'm not good with names, but that hits me in the back of the head.
That's
It might
the
be
guy
his
who
name.
owns it. He's up in near Fergus, Ontario, or something like that, or somewhere north of here.
Oh, okay.
Somewhere he's north of Dundas. So far up Orangeville way.
Yep.
Yes. No, it's quite good.
Yeah,
I need to get another custom thing done for my smokestack yet too.
I got to get more made because I couldn't save any of the stuff from my last layout. So
I don't know how you're gonna. I want to see you do your mill because we struggled for 2 weeks trying to figure out a layout plan because they're so big.
it's tough, and the area that it's going into, um, there's not a lot of clearance up above.
No.
So I kind of have to play with it a little bit. So some of it might be background, some of it might be foreground, but it'll be full sized background, if that makes sense.
Yeah, well, I try to make mine functional.
Yeah.
So I have 2 tracks feeding out of the cold mill and a bypass track. Then I have 3 tracks coming out of for the blast furnace. One going through the building and 2 for the ladles, the bottle cars. And I have a track behind it. So I actually got almost on one side 3 main lines on one side, but they merge from the main line into the industrial sector, and they branch out.
Oh, nice.
Oh yeah, I got lots of track, and we haven't the very other end where we're gonna do the BOF. I haven't finished that part yet, but that'd be a dead end track. The track is there, but just gotta lengthen and do some switching around there.
Yeah.
Because the switching yard is basically a point-to-point yard, but I designed it so we can access the main line from two sides. Just the some big locomotive won't handle it.
Any future releases that you're excited for, or what?
Other than the TH&B coming out, that's the only one that I'm interested in right now. The Go Train won't work. I don't have. It might, but it'd be tough. They tell you 24-inch minimum, which I have.
Yeah.
But I'm not into Go too much. But if I did anything, I would like to buy the Rapido stuff for the Go.
Yeah, the F-59 and the commuter cars.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I really want to see them working though. Like they have the lights and whatnot, and
yes,
I know that they don't have probably a working set, and they're just painted models right now.
Yeah.
The painted part isn't what gets me. I normally don't have to worry about that with Rapido. It's the function that I worry about. So I'm really hoping that they have something that they can show soon. You know, that would show us some sort of okay, that you know, that looks good or that will work. Because sometimes, especially with like, because they're talking about the B36s now that they want to do more of, but the motors in the last run, there was a lot of issues.
Right.
So, you know, it's not very. I know lots of people weren't that thrilled with it, and especially with the fact that, you know, if they are announcing these, well, you know, hopefully they've improved.
Yeah, I would like to get a GP40.
The Athearn one?
It doesn't matter who makes a GP40, as long as it's a GP40, either Athearn or Rapido, that is CP Pac-Man scheme or a CN Noodle. I have a GP 40 in a Gatineau, Quebec right now.
Yep.
And I have an SD 45 in a Huron Central. My Central Main in Quebec, when we get it all done, is a GP 38-2. That is one nice looking locomotive.
Yeah. Oh, they run really well in sets too. Like I like to have two GP 30s or two GP 40s together.
Yeah.
And they make like great pullers.
Well, I have two. I have two GP 38s in the CP Pac-Man scheme.
Oh, nice.
I have a pair of those. I have a GP 7 Athearn Genesis in a Pac-Man scheme. That's it. I got my C liners though too. I have a C liner set. I have an A, a B, and an A, and I have a set of Athearn passenger cars that will go with that cars, and that will be my passion. Because I am not running any newer than 1980 really, except for my SD75.
Yeah.
It's a newer, so maybe that might come a car that will run some tankers. I mean, oh, Sparky's telling me to move my camera. Let me move it over here. There. Turn it around. There we go.
Have you had a chance to try out the SD70 yet, or no?
No, I don't have any track.
Ah, right. Not even a test track?
No. Well, I did a test track for the steel mill.
Yeah.
I put it was actually brass track. I hooked up a DC controller to it. I want to see how the loco moves through the building, and it would move about a foot, and I hit reverse and then go back. I was doing that back and forth for just to check the clearance.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna do that with the traveling box car. So I need some concrete track, Sparky.
The concrete tracks are really
I
nice.
need a couple of links for the blast furnace.
Actually, that is a good idea to put the concrete ties in for that industry.
Yes. I'm going to put it into the blast furnace only. I'm not rest of the use regular track.
I didn't think about that before.
Yes. Well, I keep looking at ideas, because most of the blast furnace floor is all concrete.
Yeah.
So what I did is I mounted it will be mounted to a piece of 1/4-inch plywood. So it's the same height as cork.
Yep.
So the cork will be butted against the plywood. So the track can come out of the blast furnace onto cork.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And I'm going to tape it down with 2-sided tape, and I'll tape the blast furnace to the raised sections for the to get the height I needed, and away I go.
And for anybody wondering, foam core board that you get from the dollar store is actually the exact same height as track and rail. Code 83.
Yes. And
so that's what I use for my roads.
I found out the paper comes out of that quite easily too.
Yeah. What I tend to do is that I seal the whole thing over with plaster. So I more or less shape my road, and I can dip it and everything. So like how there's, it's not like just flat. And then when I put the plaster over it to form it, I sand it down, and then it makes it look more like it has like a transition to it almost.
Oh, that'd be good. Not there yet.
It takes a bit. The only reason why I got so far with that area is because I can't do anything with my second level. Otherwise, I would already be on the top level. But yeah, there's lots of little fillers here and there that I can work on to keep busy. And instead of sitting on my hands, right? I can't do that. I got to be doing something all the time.
Well, I started building the framework to my bench work last summer.
Yep.
So it took me most of the year to get where I am now.
Yeah.
But last year I had more time on my hands too. Because this year we started driving to Cambridge because my mother-in-law 3 times a week. So Monday, Thursday, and Saturday, I'm in Cambridge those days. We've been doing that since February because she needs help.
Yeah.
And she's only 30 minutes. She's 5 minutes away from Sparky.
Oh, that's not bad.
No.
Steve wants to know what color lid the new Tamiya glue is, that the one that you were referring to. That even faster.
Let me go get it. It's in the shed. Hang on.
Yep. Yeah, it's nice how they color code it so that you kind of know. They do the same thing with the whatever brand this is, the Instacure. There's the purple lid, the blue lid, and I want to say that there's another one, but I can't remember because I've only ever used the purple one, but I know that there's another one. Those are stairs. 23, wait, 24, 23. Hey.
So here is the original that you have.
Yep.
See that OVR sticker on there? See that? This is the newer stuff.
It's more of a lime green.
Yes. See, my a friend of mine, Charles, he has a small little store, and he's a dealer for Tamiya. And he brought it in, so I got it off him. But I also use this stuff, works even better.
Plastruct. Okay, yeah.
This is
Yeah,
better than Tamiya.
Really? I wonder what, like, how much of it is, are we talking about, like, working time?
Fast time, setting up time. You need quick action for detail parts.
Yeah.
If you want to hold it forever, you want to stuck it, gone, move on.
How is it for painted versus just plastic to plastic?
No, you gotta be clean. You can't use this on painted surfaces.
Gotcha.
Then you go back to CA cement. But I use a paintbrush instead of the brush out of this.
Oh, really?
Well, you get more access, but you can get the bottom of the jar.
Yeah.
And if the brush gets hard, just put it back in the glue bottle and it'll soften up again.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, it only goes so far, right?
But I also got this. This is made by Tamiya to hold your bottle and knock it over. It's a foam square.
Okay.
It's made for Tamiya bottles.
That's neat. I've never seen that before.
Well, I got it from my friend Charles, who's a dealer for it.
Oh, okay.
He had I guess it came with his order, and he gave me one.
Like a gift with purchase.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's neat. I don't think I've ever had any. Actually, wait. Yeah, I think I might have spilled it at one point.
I did.
I think it happened. It's one of those things, right? It's bound to happen.
I bought a new mat from OVR, and it took all the writing off it.
Oh, really?
Gone.
Oh, it burned it, eh? Oh, wow.
Yeah. I need a new one. So I don't have YouTube on my phone no more, and I can't get it back. I don't have the password no more from work.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, well, it's a work phone. They pay my benefits, and they pay for my phone.
Yeah, small price to pay for YouTube, right?
That's right. But we have the Bell system out now, and we have pretty good Wi-Fi. I'm outside in the patio.
31.
But to see the chat, I need to have my other tablet going.
I was gonna say, like, if you've got mobility, you should show the layout and show what you've been working on.
Okay, I can do that. I can. How do I reverse this? The camera.
Go into the settings. There should be a little settings.
Okay, I might lose you, and I'll re-sign back in, and I don't know how to work it. Oh, Sparky saw me track. Let me get downstairs and see if I can make this work. Or I turn the camera around. Okay. Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
Okay. I'll turn the camera around.
I'll go full screen for you here. That way you can.
Okay.
There we go.
So there's the blast furnace. There we go. Okay.
Nice. Oh, I'll get rid of this little banner too. There we go.
So there's the blast furnace. You can see the height. You can see from there, I've added the height to it a bit.
Yeah.
So here's the cold mill here. See that?
Yeah, that's one kit.
That's one kit.
That's that's massive.
It's 32 inches long.
Oh man, the cool thing is I like how it comes with the parts included now instead of having to buy everything separately.
Yes.
So
The only thing I would do if I ever build this again is don't follow the instructions.
that bad, eh?
No, well, they tell you to build the wall, the what you call the structure portion of the walls for the girder system first.
Yep.
And put the walls in first, then install the girder system.
Huh.
Now there's provision for a crane. I didn't get the crane because they weren't available and you can't see it anyhow.
Yeah.
So that is the rolling mill. Here is the one you're trying to get, the blower engine house.
Oh, I have it already.
That's the one you got to do yet, but that's mine.
Yeah, that's nice. I like the coloring to it.
Mm-hmm.
The weathering, I guess you could say.
I did that with the airbrush.
Nice. That's something I need to invest in.
Well, they're expensive. It may not good, but this gal had one in Ottawa. I paid this $300 for it. It was on Marketplace.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's not bad.
It's a Grex system's almost $600 at Lee Valley.
Oof.
So.
Oops.
So here's my foam cutter. Can you see that? Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. Good angle there. So there it is. There.
Did you make that? You made that yourself, eh?
I did.
That's a nice one. Yeah, yeah.
Well, hang on. I'll go get a sample of the material I cut with it.
Hey, Tristan. Thanks for joining us. And Wicked Insanity.
So, Chris?
Yep.
This is standard half-inch foam.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Now it's quarter-inch foam.
Okay, yeah.
I cut that with a foam cutter.
Oh wow. So is there like because it's such a straight edge.
It's pretty. It takes a while to get used to it because you need a steady pressure to keep a good cut. Once you slip off, the wire gets too hot. And I blew a few wires because I had it too hot because it works on resistance.
Yeah.
So there's all it is you can see all that. I'm not sure his camera on this different angle. It's a little dimmer, a bridge rectifier, and a transformer.
Okay, nice. What would you say like it costs to make something like that?
You could probably spend $50 if you find the right parts cheaply. The bridge I had is a 1,000 amp bridge rectifier, so I don't have enough worry about current. But I bought another power supply and I cooked that one there because it wouldn't handle more than 5 amps. So I fried that one. So that was $12. I burnt up.
It happened.
I have another dimmer control on order. So all this is a dimmer for LED lighting or a DC motor controller. That's all it is.
Yeah.
I tried using a DC power pack for trains, but didn't have enough current capacity. And the voltage was too high.
Yeah.
The higher the volt, the wire is only, this is only 26 gauge, and the longer the wire, the more voltage you need. And change the resistance is very quick. It'll glow.
Yeah.
Too bad I can't set this camera. You can see it work. But, I don't have any other cameras or that kind of stuff at all. Someday I might.
Oh, like a tripod or something like that?
I do have a tripod and a good camera, but I don't have the software to download it because my Canon 5D Mark IV, when it does video files, it does in blocks, and you need to be able to merge it all. I was more into still photography.
Okay.
I have a Canon 5D Mark IV. It's worth more than my locomotives.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So you can see the wire. I'll plug it in. I'll show you while you're playing with your locomotive. Okay. Should glow red.
How long do you have to wait for it to heat up?
2 seconds.
Oh, that just like that, eh? Oh, wow.
There you go.
That's neat. That's neat. And it definitely looks way more effective than the Woodland Scenics one.
Yeah, it's the same principle.
Yeah.
Just the way you can do it.
But dang, that thing was red.
It's red. Well, I had it last week. I had it red. I had 2 red, and it literally melted the wire.
So do you go through a lot of wire?
Not too bad. You can buy a roll of wire. Cost you, I think, $20 from Amazon.
Oh, okay, okay.
It's enough to last. It's like piano wire.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not pretty.
My other tablet, and I can see the chat.
The piano wire is pretty dense. I guess it has a lot of strength to it. But yeah, the heat, like if it melted enough.
Oh, yeah, it works pretty good.
So the I'll get there quick plumbing guy got there quick. But he left just as quick. He did fix the leak in the kitchen drain.
There, I can see the chat now.
Ah, perfect.
To the old tablet. So here's the wire here. There, I can see the chat now.
Ah, perfect.
So here's the wire here. That's all it is. Where's the camera? There. That's all it is.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
100 nichrome.
There. Yeah. That's all it is.
Okay, yeah.
So what else you want to see?
Well, do you want to do like a tour of the actual layout itself?
I could try that. So.
Do you want to do like a tour of the actual layout itself? Oh, I sound horrible.
I gotta mute this somehow. I'll get rid of this. There, I muted that one. It's okay. So it's hard to see with this camera angle here, but I have a double main line. Let me see here. It's hard to get this camera in the right way because I don't see what I'm doing. So there's the start of the incline, and it falls behind here up to the end here.
Yep.
So there's my TH&B rack I built. You saw that before. So there's the incline there. It's just really a big giant oval with my lift gate. There. There, you can see that there. Can you see now?
Yep.
So that's the entire length there. And my arm out of the way here. So there's my bridge I'm working on. You can't see the track plan because it's all on black markers, but the entire, there's at least 15 turnouts in the steel mill area by itself. Whoops. Saw the ceiling. There. How's that?
Oh, did it freeze? I think we froze.
There, I put it in the chat. I also got this kit here from, it's a gas tank made by Fowler.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah. What's that one going to be for?
It's going to go in the steel mill somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to stick it. Here's my Huron Central that I picked up. This is my biggest one I got. Come on, camera. There we are.
Oh, that was a nice one.
Mm-hmm.
SD45.
Yes.
Nice.
This came from a fellow that you sold a GP9 to in Montreal.
Trying to think.
You had an Ontario Northern GP9 you were selling, and he bought it.
I've bought and sold so much over the years, so it's hard to keep track.
He watches your channel the other time. He lives in Montreal. He had a Steven,
yeah.
Alexa.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, he lives in Montreal. Yeah. You see this here? Let me see here. Here we go. Repeat a track I glued down with PL Premium and the foam.
Yep.
Does not come apart.
Huh.
It's stuck. But this other stuff I got, two-sided tape here. This is fantastic stuff. It ain't moving.
Now, did you get that stuff from
Amazon.
Amazon? Yeah. Oh, okay.
Designed for wood turner, CNC stuff, for gluing stuff together for your turn.
Oh, okay.
I would use it for my track, but I'm not sure it's water soluble without me to do ballast. But I'm using that to glue my board to the deck. I use it to glue foam to foam for contouring. Doesn't move.
One second.
Here's an example. I make my own brickwork.
Oh yeah, that looks neat.
I'll show you what made them. Where are they? Copper square tubing, and here's a smaller one. That's all they are.
Oh, okay. Do you heat it up and then it just kind of
Let's
melts?
hit the mallet. This is the idea came from Mark from Sweden. Is on his YouTube channel. And then you just fill in the grooves with like a cement mix or grout to blend it in. So there is the green that I use for there. See that? Name look familiar?
Yep.
You used to that.
Yeah, I usually use the brown or the tan.
I use
depending on
the
what I'm-
brown for. I painted a couple of roofs for the brown. So a tan is I use for the roof for the steel mill.
Oh, okay.
And these little beauties here, I got these from an idea from another YouTuber. They're called Waco suitcase connectors.
Yep.
So I'm using those for my feeders.
Nice. Okay. So do they just they fit along, I guess, where the
So the idea is you would use a suitcase connector for your bus line.
Yep.
Which I have here. But these are the 3M version, not the Chinese knockoffs.
Okay, yeah.
Much better. So you run a wire from, this goes to your bus line, and you run a short piece of wire for your bus line. Then you use the suitcase connectors to hook the two together. So you ever have a troubleshoot, you flip a lever, you pull your wire out, and you can isolate a section of track very quickly.
Oh, nice.
Because these are permanent once you put them together.
Yeah.
And I watch a lot of people on YouTube, people trying to do connections. They try to hook these to solid. They don't work. Not using the proper tool to crimp them, which is an issue too. It's because of my electrical background.
I gotta find. I gotta get a proper tool for making servo wire.
What do you mean making sure? Oh, you can. They do make a crimper for that.
Yep. I found a set off eBay that is perfect. Like I can make my own little male to female clips.
Yes.
But yeah, I need the tool to crimp the little metal piece for the plugs.
Yes.
Got one thing, but not everything.
Oh yeah, you need everything. I have all the tools. I got everything. Here's the proper tool for the 3M connectors. Klein.
Okay. Yeah.
Designed for 3M suitcase connectors.
And that's just that pinches the metal down to complete the connection.
That's right. Yes.
And it holds the wire.
Yes. Perfect. Is where you go. It's tools are important to do the job right.
Oh, that's for sure. 100%.
Somewhere I have another tool I had, a crimp tool, and I modified years ago for crimping what we call flag connectors.
A flag connector?
Flag, yeah. Well, see, I spent most of my life fixing motors.
Okay, yeah.
Electrical stuff. So we had to, if it was a motor attached to something, we fixed it.
Huh.
Anything from, well, we didn't fix stuff in trains, but we fixed everything else, but up to as big as we ever worked on, 5,500 horsepower.
Oh, wow.
13.8 K voltage.
Oof.
That's where Sparky comes in. He does all that high power stuff.
Yeah.
Well, we fixed the motors for that stuff for him to hook up. That's what we did.
I did some similar stuff, but it was like with the chrome plating. And basically, yeah, you have to have a positive and negative charge to the part itself and to the anodes around the part.
Yeah.
And then when it goes into the chromic acid, I guess you're doing like 2,000 amps or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
and they bounce off each other, and that's what makes the chromic acid stick
Yeah.
to the part.
I should show you my coke oven because I can show you the difference in the orientation and we can work on that. Can you see that okay, Chris?
Yes. Yeah. You're showing the setup for how you put it together.
So I reverse the top panel only where the chute goes through, and you need to make it bigger too because so you can get better angle on it and position on the layout when you get it all done.
Okay.
So there's my stairs I built.
Okay, yeah, right on.
So I went back to the principle of building a staircase, and I reverse engineered it all. Yeah. So that's that. I built this from scratch. I scratch built this.
Oh, the crane?
Yeah.
Did you take that from like a crane, like a...
Well, the crane came from an old broken down Athearn crane car.
Yeah.
And the base came from other parts we got from the club. I chopped it all down and painted it. I was going to go eventually into a scrapyard in the layout somewhere. But it rotates.
Yeah.
But that came from junk, other parts.
That's cool.
Yeah. So I built that. And what else I got? Well, you saw my Lego stuff in the past.
Yep.
You've never seen my Apollo rocket though.
Perry also does a lot of the Lego stuff. He's in the chat too.
I got too much Lego. I gave a lot of it away. I don't have room for it anymore. But the Apollo rocket I built that. That's almost 10,000 bricks.
Oof.
Yeah. I'll show you this beauty. Turn the light on. Here you go.
Oh, wow. How tall is that?
4 feet.
Jeez.
I built that from scratch.
From scratch. So no instructions, eh?
Well, a guy from Australia did the initial blueprint for it.
Yeah.
And I did some mods, and another fellow I met online from Salt Lake City did a few more mods, and the three of us. And the rock is a kit.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
there is over 10,000 bricks there.
Oh, wow.
I hate to see the bill when I bill like I lost track of the credit card bills. But yeah.
That was really neat.
Yes, and I got a lot more upstairs. But there. Whoops. There we are. Let me get there. So now I turned the sound off the other tab, but I can see the chat though. So.
I'll come back in here. I had to move my chair because while you were showing me stuff, the cat was under the layout again, and he was, of course, biting at wires, and I'm like, nope.
So
now I have no chair, and I'm just kneeling.
Kneeling. Yeah. No, it's fun.
That's cool. Did you have the Lego train at all, or?
My wife has one.
Oh yeah, which one? The bullet train? Like it's kind of like a bullet train, or?
Yeah, I think so. She bought it, didn't put it together though.
I always wondered, like, because out here, I've seen there's a guy that he does like normally a Lego train layout, and he's got the LRC locomotive and LRC cars in Lego. Same thing with the Go Transit stuff as well.
There's the last time I was in Merrickville, 1980.
Oh wow.
I used to drive a van back then when I was young. Here's something for you. You don't see these too often. This is a THB passenger car, but it's called the Hamilton.
Okay, so it's a TH&B, but it's called the Hamilton.
Yeah, that's the name of the car. Yeah.
Where would they? Well, it would run out of Hamilton, I'm assuming.
Well, it was part of the line. This is the last car in the run when they ran them, I guess. But it's called the Hamilton. I bought it off a store up near Owen Sound. It's called the Country Line Caboose.
Country Line, yep.
Yeah. Carol's the name. She had a bunch of THB stuff. So I bought a bunch. Mistake. Bought a bunch. But yeah, no, it's if you ever need cork for your doing this kind of stuff, your 1/4-inch cork.
Yep.
There's a place in Mississauga called the Felt Store. You can buy it in 12-inch by 3-foot sheets, pack of 5 for about $40.
That's not bad. I've been getting it from Walmart, a pack of 4 sheets that are 1 by 1 each. But the problem is that obviously with all these price increases and whatnot,
yes,
I used to pay $13 for what would technically be a 4-foot by 4-foot. No, sorry, 2 by 2 square. Yeah, and then now it's like $17 or $18 for that. So it's gone up a good $5, and I'm like, oh.
Yeah, Bob's is asking about it's Country Line's more closer to Wyerton more than Owen Sound area. I think Owen Sound, if I know where Owen Sound is, but it's near Wyerton, I think it's the location is. Country Line Caboose. She had a big estate sale in the late last year, and we TH&B stuff, we all kinds of stuff, TH&B cars and stuff. Didn't buy any locomotive because the price too high for locomotives. But I bought a bunch of other stuff off. Here's one for you. Let's see this.
Oh, you don't see too many of those.
No.
That's a gem right there.
Yeah, that's custom painted.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And the other one is gonna make Dave unhappy and make Mark happy. Because it used to be CP and I changed the CN. But at the time I wasn't thinking of having CP. So I changed it over. And I'm not running both. I got some scale train stuff too. These are all coil cars.
Coil car, yeah.
I got 4 of those. 3 of them came from Steve 87's favorite store in Vancouver. And the 4th one we got from a guy in Vancouver.
Yeah, I'm probably going to need some coil cars at some point.
They're expensive.
Yeah. I haven't really seen any road names that I was interested in, but
here's another TH&B. This is called the Doodlebug.
The Doodlebug.
So, what do you call the powered cars that you get from Rapido?
The powered cars?
Yes.
Like the steam generator car?
No. The car that's powered by its own motor. Passenger car. LRCs or the RDCs?
Oh, RDC, yeah.
Okay. This is THB's version of that car.
Huh. Now, does that work like an RDC?
It's powered. It's right now it's only DC, but it has a motor in it. It'll run independently on its own.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
So it's got
Called
the baggage.
It's got a baggage passer in the back, and it's got a passer in the front. And technically, this is labeled as a doodlebug for THB. It's not. It's too long. Technically, it's not correct, but they made it to be. That's what it did. If you're a diehard THB fan, you're losing. But it's not prototypical, is the word they use. Yeah. I do have a Via car, though. If you can ever want it, you can have it. It's a dummy, though. River Rossi.
Oh, nice.
If I ever see
Yeah,
it.
isn't that the E8?
What does it say on the box? What does it say? When it was new, it was $99.
Oof.
River Rossi. But you know something? If I ever meet you, it's yours. It's a dummy, though.
That's display case worthy right there.
Yeah. 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 That's because hello? I'm good. I might lose you. That's okay. Go ahead. I might lose you. I'm in the drain room. Yes, I'm home all day. No problem.
I think I'm almost on the stair set.
No problem.
It's getting there.
And I'm back. Some guy I met online bought a pack of cards off me. He's a teacher.
Yeah.
Middle report cards. But here he is. So that's what I've done so far. As far as I've done my layout, I'll tell you.
Well, it's getting there. It's a labor of love, right? It takes time and patience.
It is. Oh, here's something for you. Look at this baby here. You know this guy?
Oh, yeah.
I got a couple of these.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
I got is cabooses though. I don't have any.
That's a nice one. I think didn't Lifelike make those ones?
I
Might be
think
wrong.
so.
I know that True Line Trains did a version. It was like silver and red.
I have a few True Line trains in THB. So there's the Agnes van.
Yep.
That's brass.
Oh, really? Ooh.
This is what I got from Lauren last year from where we are. This is the one that Rapido is making right now.
Yep. Are you gonna get a repeater one, or are you satisfied with the brass?
Oh no, I want a couple more.
Different? Are they different numbers, or yeah?
Yeah, he's making the 80, 82, 81, either 81, 82, 83. He's making the CP, which I want. And I want a THB, at least one. I have two on.
I think they're doing like, is it like 3 or 4 numbers?
There's 3 for THB.
I think there's about 3 or 4 different numbers.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Not me that time.
Where is my... There's a little angle piece somewhere, and I can't find it. Isn't that always the way?
Steve 87 is leaving. He's hungry.
All right, Steve. You have yourself a good day. Yeah, I guess it's about that time, eh? It's 12:15.
I don't have a clock. Oh, I do. It's at 12:15.
Well, I managed to finish the
stairs?
Yeah, I'm just missing one piece, which heck knows where that is right now. So, I'm sure I'll find it eventually, but
I use these things for weights when I'm gluing things down. Need a barbell?
yeah. Oh yeah.
I have one from Whipper Billy Watson.
Here's the I know it doesn't look amazing or anything, but that's the stair set there that I was working on. And
Yeah,
it does
that's
come
good.
off of it.
They did pretty good. Better than my first attempt at hair.
It's weird. It just the way it goes together, not a huge fan of it, but I'm sure
I have two spare sets now. Because they sent me the replacement parts for that, and I bought another kit, which I cracked open for one piece out of it so far.
I'm sure you can use the extra bits for things, right? Like if you're doing a custom build or whatever.
Well, that's the idea. I'm going to use it to build the BOF. I'm just going to go in the corner over here.
I did get that built though. That's and then the rails are on there.
Yeah, the quench. Here's
Yeah.
mine.
I gotta cut those rails though. Hey, you cut it out.
So there's mine, Chris.
Oh yeah. Okay.
So
Yeah, I gotta add that piping still. That piping part.
that's a little bit tricky, the glue in position. It doesn't flex very well, but I'm going to put track inside this. I'm going to shim the center, and I'm going to glue track right on top of it.
All right. Well, I think I'm gonna call it. Gonna go have some lunch as well,
Yeah, I got your lunch too.
and reconvene this monstrosity next week. Try to get some paint and get that paint done. I'm off all week, so I got lots of time to get some more of this done.
I'm off all week too.
Oh, nice. Well,
And the week after, and the week after.
I was gonna say different circumstances.
That's right. But you're doing. Mark's doing this Wednesday, Thursday, right?
That's right. Yeah. So this Thursday is M&M Rails. We're over on his channel.
Yep.
And I think he said he's doing a Father's Day special.
Oh, good.
Which
What's he buying you?
oh, yeah. I'm not his dad. That's not how
But
it
you
works.
are a dad, so he's got to buy something for you.
That's true. That's true. I don't know. But Mark, Father's Day is coming.
Well, you're going shopping this Wednesday for Father's Day.
Thursday, but I should be home in time for the live. I drive
Okay.
pretty quick, so
That's a good
I might-
6-hour drive, though.
Yep. Unfortunately, I've done it in a day. I've done the whole to Otter Valley and then back from Otter Valley, and right home like Stittsville in like a whole day. So 7 hours there it took me, and then 7 hours back or something. But
Last
I'll
time-
already be down there. So
Last time I did it, we stopped halfway in Belleville.
in Belleville, yeah.
We used to have a hobby store, but they closed.
Oh yeah, okay.
See, my wife's dad used to be a minister in Gannor, where the ferry is.
Yep.
So we stayed there. Actually, we actually went to the church. where
Oh,
we
nice.
preached at. Yeah. Coming back, we stayed there.
I think
That's
I'll either be doing a live at Otter Valley, or I'm just going to be doing some pre-recorded stuff. I'm not sure yet, but we'll see what happens.
Well, usually your stuff pops up on my screen. Anyways, I know of your stuff all the time.
Yeah,
Some stuff
the
I
bell,
miss.
the bell notifications.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I appreciate it. Appreciate you watching my stuff, and even for joining today, it was cool.
But yeah, because this new tablet worked. Once I got all the bugs out of it, I had to go into settings, make sure the camera come on, the mic, all that kind of stuff. But I guess on the bottom of the screen it has mic. You can mute the mic, but it has chat, and that's how I lost you.
It might be. I don't know. I think I've only been on the other side of this thing once or twice. But
well, my plan was to go see Sparky one time when we're allowed out of the lockdown more, and I can pick his brain. He's close to me.
Yeah, he's not too far. I think. What's the name of the town?
He's in Cambridge.
Cambridge. Yeah.
He's 30, 33, 34 kilometers from my house. And he's 2 kilometers from my mother-in-law's house. So
I don't get to come down very often. I usually do the Otter Valley trip like once a year, possibly, if even. But with the COVID and all that, it's been
I've been worse. Twice. I went last year before the lockdown last year, and I went in the summer last year.
Yeah.
That's it.
It's tough. It's tough being locked in and not being able to see family or get to do the things that we want to do. But
that's right.
Hopefully that's over with. But we'll call it. Everybody, thank you so much for watching today. Come back next Sunday. We'll do some more builds. And thanks, James, for joining me today.
Not a problem, buddy.
All right, everybody, you have a great day, okay? See ya.
Bye.